And welcome back to Daily Grab. Viewers, friends, countrymen, we want to hear your thoughts on the issues we're talking about tonight. Even your thoughts on Heather's outfit. Oh, behave. Go to newsmax.com/comments. Yellow is my favorite color. And let us know. Let us know. Nearly a year after the U.S. began its bombing campaign of ISIS targets in Iraq and Syria, President Obama says the Pentagon is still working on a strategy.
We don't yet have a complete strategy because it requires commitments on the part of the Iraqis as well about how recruitment takes place, how that training takes place. And so the details of that are not yet worked out.
And that was the president at the G7 summit in Germany. I have one question for you all. Not worked out yet?
Yeah, that really is kind of unfair. That wasn't the question. I watched the press conference.
But you know what gets out in the soundbite. He's got to know better than that.
Yeah, but okay. But what he was responding to was the training objectives and how they were going to do that. And that's what the question that was asked him, and that's what he was responding to. So I don't think it's entirely fair to say that he was saying that the... Now, I happen to think that the ISIL strategy is not worked out. We don't have one. So I'm not happy about that.
So you're admitting also that we don't have one?
I don't believe we do have one, or one that works. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair to not really, to run a clip and not have it match what really happened.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, whether it's the training or the strategy altogether, I think it's pretty clear that it's not worked out yet. And what makes it even funnier is the fact that he's criticizing people like Scott Walker about his ability to handle foreign policy. And it really just gives Scott Walker the opening that he walked right through, which is to say, this is the same guy who called this a JV and now can say, and he doesn't have a strategy worked out yet.
Wait, Scott Walker's not reminding you why he made that comment. When Scott Walker said, I think I'm all set to handle ISIL. After all, I took on the unions in Wisconsin, because they're really the same thing.
Well, he may well be better set than our president is, because we have no strategy whatsoever.
He may be, but it won't be because he took on the unions in Wisconsin. He begged for that.
Well, now you're being unfair, because he actually took out 77 union members.
Took them out?
With the Wisconsin National Guard. Yeah. I think he was speaking the fact that...
He wanted to.
Right. I think he's saying that he's principled, he's leader, and when he has an objective, he achieves it.
Well, and Ronald Reagan said the same thing when he talked about the dealing with the airport
air traffic
unions,
controllers,
right?
yeah, that's right.
10 months, though. Come on. 10 months.
Yeah.
If you don't have a strategy, he's smart enough to know, yeah, I have a strategy. We don't have the details worked out yet, if that's what he wants to say.
But that's not what he was responding to. Again, I'm not supporting him on the strategy, but that's just not what he was answering. It's just not.
Rick, he's too smart. He doesn't have a strategy. He had 10 months to work it out.
But that's not what he was saying.
Yeah, but still, the bottom line is, though, there still is not a strategy. And
no, he was talking about something else, is my point.
He
was answering a question that had nothing to do with strategy on ISIL. We're just kind of saying that that's what he was saying.
Okay, quick lightning round. Boots in the ground under this president, yes or no?
You have to. If you, in
my opinion. Under this president, do you think that will happen?
Under President Obama?
Yes.
No.
No.
I agree, no.
Okay. Even if things start to, they take another city, they get near Baghdad?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't think we necessarily should. I mean, because it's possible that we should.
Oh, we all agree we should.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens, but I don't think we'll see it with this president.
Okay. Well, let's get to the awkward moment on the sidelines of the G7 summit. Let's take a look at some video of President Obama talking with International Monetary Fund, that's the IMF, chief Christine Lagarde, and Italian Prime Minister Mario Renzi, with Iraqi's Prime Minister, there he is, Haider Abadi, and an aide sitting next to him. President Obama didn't seem to notice our Iraqi ally. Maybe he's going to ask, hey, buddy, where's the strategy already? Jeez. As Obama and the two leaders stand up, but he still can't get the president's attention, does the old, let me check my watch for 5 seconds thing. Oh, good Lord. So a noticeably frustrated Abadi simply threw up his hands and walked away. This goes back to our whole point before. There are cameras everywhere.
Actually, it goes back to the point that everything in life is high school, and he wasn't invited to the cool kids' lunch table.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's so right.
That optic was a whole bowl of wrong.
It's rare for me to defend the president, but I'm going to defend him here because the guy came up, sat down, never even touched him on the shoulder like, hey, I'm here, how you guys do? He just sort of sat down and then walked off like, well, oh gosh and gee. It's like,
I'll ask an educated question. Do you think he knows English and he just didn't know how to say, yo, what's going on?
Well, you could have just touched him on the back, as you said, although maybe culturally he felt as though
that wouldn't be. I don't see leaders do that. Like, hey, I'm here. Pay attention to me. mean,
well, it would be no better than like throwing up your hands in frustration. I'm with Bill. I mean, I think that I don't think that the president knew that he was there. I do find it interesting. I find it interesting. You see President Obama at the summit most often speaking to the women there. I just find that interesting.
are you trying to start something?
No, not as far as
the next Bill Clinton?
I just think, just like he calls on women most often in the press corps, I think he has a lot of respect for women. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's where you're going
so
with
it's
that.
not like a Bill Clinton thing.
No.
We should point out that later in the day, Mr. Obama did speak to the Iraqi prime minister. It's not like he blew him off the entire time. Probably felt sorry for him to a certain extent. Maybe it got around to him like, hey, you just blew off like the Dudley Moore of Iraq. You might want to go talk to him. So,
notice they made him sit at the end of the line, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Maybe it's alphabetical. Who knows? Anyway, coming up next, it's potluck time. Heather and Bill will share their favorite stories of the day. Do not go anywhere.